Today is January 22nd, 2026. Well, ever since January 19, 2026, when that Henry Maupy showed up in Fairlawn at the Bob Evans, and they're confessing that he was gonna pull a fast one on the FBI. Okay? And he was so glad he never met me. He's the one telling everybody that I'm not good enough for another man. Psycho. People today walked by and said we told everybody not to say a word. The guy that was doing this admitted we all seen the tape. They taped you, honey. And where you sold the login to the FBI case. They all heard you say you were going to try to pull a fast one on the FBI. I told them. And we're to pull the tape of the restaurant, and there was a camera right in front of you. Oh, and you do where you said, oh, the officers only watch her because they feel sorry for her because she's like a little kid. No, they watch me because there's a judge's order. Protected custody. Try and insult me in front of them and see what happens, how fast they defend me. So you knew there was a cop in there. Yeah, guess what they usually wear? Tiny little body cams. Stupid. Arrogant fool. You know, investigators showed up. She really doesn't know what's going on. He was telling people she was cheating on him with Dave, and he even admitted that he's never even met her in person. No. People in the cartel were laughing because man looks like a horse's ass. He's as ugly as one. He's got the small dick syndrome. Where Danny, my son, said, you know, these men that hurt women, they have small dicks. That's why they think they have to harm and threaten other people. To prove their manhood. Real men don't harm and threaten people. It's just these men with small dicks. Well, they were laughing, the girls. And, you know, when they talked about... See, I didn't even know of a Henry Maupy or whoever this guy is until after the FBI case. He tried to get a hold of me through Instagram. He even admitted he was the guy that got a hold of me online. Okay. He told me I thought I was beautiful. That's a compliment. That's not cheating. It's like, thanks. You think I'm beautiful and Dave's threatening to kill me? And people are showing up that are drug dealers? Yeah, and you're so... Then what's really scary is they started driving around me. And they talked about him. And he drove Corvettes, like 150,000, had several of them. They called him King Henry and the King. So we're going to put it this way. He's no king. Are you the one that was in debt to all those drug dealers? And you had to pull off a scam to pay him back? Is it your family that was it your kid outside admitting that your family human trafficked people? Because you were with the Florida drug cartel. Judge Peters group. They got, you know, he got arrested in 22 from the FBI because of this case. I wouldn't even have gave you a pity date. Tell people I'm not good enough for another man. I proved her husband she was cheating. I wasn't cheating. He had 3 other girlfriends. He's trying to kill me for one of them. So don't try to pull that fucking shit. And like you said, you never met me in person. That's why I said, please tell me that that ugly man did not rape me. I'll throw up. I want you to think about that. Sextortion is when people get naked pictures of you, photoshopped or not, try to get you in trouble, try to push you to suicide or extort money. Andrew Drabick up in Ravenna had 7 victims. The FBI got him. One teenager committed suicide. Was online today. Another sexual predator did a sextortion thing of a teenager. Said it took him 150 minutes to bully him into committing suicide. Where they said they could push me to suicide. They tried. I fought really hard to stay alive. And I lived through hell. And I had a lot to live for to make sure my family stayed alive. Wrong person. See, what they did to me is considered sextortion. It's a federal crime. Taking a picture of me in the shower and then putting it in another room. It's sextortion. These people made up ridiculous lies like special permission to do this to me. No, they didn't. Attorney had special permission. No, they didn't. It's federal crime for attorney to be in your home. They are to be disbarred and criminally charged. Voyeurism, cyber stalking, illegal monitoring, voyeurism, taking naked pictures of people without their permission, disbarred and criminally charged. Nobody drugs anybody but the drug cartel. They're fake sodium pentothal reports, where they came out they were using hypnotic drugs and drugging me and telling me to say stuff. Fake dirty doctors, breaking HIPAA violations. No doctor can talk about you without your consent. It's a 10-year federal sentence. Loss of license. They can't anything. They're there to protect your medical records and to take care of you only. No attorney can approach a doctor or hospital. It's a federal crime. Disbarred. And then all kinds of charges. They can't talk to them. It's HIPAA. It'd be 10 years for each. Loss of license for the hospital and them. That's where Officer Mark said they always knew it wasn't my doctor. None of my doctors could be with them. They're dumb. The scam is dumb. Stealing medical records, making them public. They couldn't even access them. You have to have signed consent, picture ID. They have to confirm it's you and what you're releasing to them, and signed consent, picture ID. Otherwise, it's 10 years. The hospital loses their license. HIPAA. And the attorney. No doctor can tape you unaware. It's 10 years HIPAA. Loss of license. Their scam is stupid. They didn't even take a law that has like a gray area. It's black and white. You can't do that. Just like where they made up a lie. An attorney had a court order. Why don't go, well, they can't get one. To pull our medical records, they can't. Without signed consent, picture ID, and they verify it was me. It's 10 years stealing documents. Just like they lie, oh, the police are working with them to destroy. I am an FBI informant. It is a federal crime for a judge, prosecutor's office, police, or even an attorney, because I am a government witness in a government case, for them to do anything against me. It's a 20-year sentence. So you can kiss Agent John's ass. The one you made a fool of, called him a coward. You can kiss his ass. See, these people act like they don't know the law. They don't. They're stupid. See, in the beginning of the case, they said Karen has a rich boyfriend. I didn't have anybody. And where the investigators were laughing, we heard what she said about the guy that's doing it to her. I told you she didn't know who he was. And then they're running their mouth and they're laughing. He wouldn't even got a pity date. So, and where they keep saying stuff, and then the way they described Henry Maffei, that he was super rich, da 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 da. It's the way they describe Bill from the Freemasons. Is he Bill from the Freemasons? I want you to think about it. Is he that guy Will they talk about? Is he the dirty doctor or the dirty attorney? That guy Will that's pulling a big scam here? Where he said he was going to pull a fast one on the FBI, and he was going to have his George's friend pile all this stuff, and he was going to hit him hard, and they wouldn't know what happened. Turn around, look, there's a big old camera. I thought, keep confessing, I'm not going to say a word. Run your mouth a little more. Go ahead. And that he's even the one inciting Rick, and that he promised to get him everything, and da 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 da. Asshole. He's deranged. Hurting a woman he's never met, having her drugged for fake confessions, beaten, raped, human trafficked, tortured, skull bashed it, trying to run a scam on the FBI. So is he that guy Will they talk about? Is he the one saying he's Karen's Will? He's not my Will. My Will is a mean, scary FBI agent named Agent John. I only talked to him on the phone, and he's like, well, Agent John, you got Henry Maffei's confession. He was trying to pull a fast one on the FBI. Is he the one trying to extort all the money? Then you got to think everything you had done to me. Michelle, you did get to a safe place because you're the one telling on all of them. And the government needs to hide you. Seriously. He's deranged and he's psychotic. And he's hurting people he's never met. I gotta go in. But you keep yourself safe, honey. And I'm proud of you for standing up to that bastard. I am very proud of you. I'm gonna upload this. Oh, and these people even made up lies. Oh, the police are working with the hospitals to destroy. They are not. Hospitals lose their license. The cops that go to jail. I'm a federal witness in a major case. In protected custody. Yeah. Do you know 95% of the people in the witness protection program are criminals and they flip them? Only 5% are victims. I have more freedom because I'm a victim. You know, half my medical records are Dave's girlfriends. He already got Dave to confess that it was one of his other girlfriends. He let use my insurance for 15 years. And they also have where I had the medical malpractice and fraud and they almost killed me in 2002 and before. Everything's fraud, medical malpractice, and medication errors. They already verified all that. And they found me innocent of everything years ago. My whole family defended me. They're the ones saying they were making everything up. They were games of pretend. And these people admitting they were drugging me up, work for Dave and telling me to say lies in 18 and photoshopped all their lies. Then a bunch of crazy scenarios. By 21, it was a shower scene in the other room. And they admitted that the doctor from before worked for the Florida drug cartel and that he never met me in person by 19. That's how dumb they are. And then repeatedly, over last year and this year. And this whole thing is a scam to extort money from the government. I'm going to upload this. And that was November 23rd, 25. December 1st, 25. An investigator, Michelle, showed up and told him that this whole thing is a scam to extort money from the government, and her ex-husband was involved. They confessed November 23rd, 25. Macy's downstairs, some girls. And that the doctor from before was not one of mine, works for them, and they had lied. Of course they lied. It's ridiculous. It's a HIPAA. She doesn't know who he is. I'd hate to think one of my doctors are a Jack the Ripper, drugger, rapist doctor. Time to get a new doctor. It's not one of mine. And that guy Pete that was running his mouth about her, she doesn't even know who he is. It's just some guy Dave hired. All these people are who Dave hired to run the scam. And they admitted to using hypnotic drugs when they drugged her and told her to say it before August 4th, 25. August 5th, 25. August 7th, 25. Walmart 62. They have them taped admitting that and telling me to say it with hypnotic drugs. And they called Agent John a coward. August 5th, 25. That August, So August 7th, 25. Walmart 62. They probably still have it. Walmart. And they admitted the tape of Weird With Yourself. They photoshopped it. It's a shower scene in the other room of washing yourself. And they drugged me and told me to say it before with hypnotic drugs. And the whole thing is a scam to extort money from the government. Pathetic, aren't they? Scary, but pathetic. I'm going to upload this. Now you have Henry Moffitt's confession. What else do you want, Agent John?